Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy, also not afraid of color, also known as T. And I'm so glad you could be here with me today, whether you're watching on the live or if you're watching the replay. I appreciate that. So we are continuing on with our color wheel, and Hey Hey is here to help me. I'm inspired by his colors, but he's not the right color for our prompt. So Um, last prompt we had was blue-green, and I did this little shaker fishbowl. I finally finished it. And so I made it like an A9 card. And today's color is blue and split complementary. So create words, shapes, and texture on your page. You can use die cuts, magazine images, flowers, whatever. So our split complementary for blue, let me make sure I have that in camera. So here's blue. There's the pure color blue, and we can go anywhere in that range. And then our split complementary is directly across, but on either side. So we've got yellow, orange, and we've got red, orange. So you can see that there's like a deep, deep maroon, brownish maroon, kind of brownish maroon. And then there's a deep, deep, it almost looks green. But I'm going to stick close to the primaries. You have that Hey Hey? I don't know, not know where this came from. I found it under Mike's bed. Now, that might sound weird, but I love Hey Hey. He's my favorite. I know it sounds weird, but he gets, collects junk on the side of the road, and he'll just get box loads of stuff and then sort through it later. So, found that. I'm like, Mike, where did you get Hey Hey? Can I have him? And so I took him because I love him. Anyway, so I've taken out a lot of stuff here today, and I'm going to go ahead and take my paper out that I'm going to be using here and move the journal aside. And I'm going to do my background shockingly in blue. So that's going to be my primary. So I took out some ephemera, some different stuff. I took out a yo-yo, took out some stencils, I took out dies. So we're just going to kind of wing it here. But I want to start with my background. And so I thought what I would do here is go with Salty Ocean and Chip Sapphire in the Distress Oxides. Ah, yes, but complementary. So if I go to blue violet, my split complementaries are going to be orange and yellow. If I go to red, my split complementaries are going to be yellow green and blue green. And so let me get back to blue. Arrow pointing at the blue where it leaves holes where I need it to have holes. Now that's blue violet. Come back here. Blue. You've got your split complementary, you've got your triads, you've got your tetrads, which are 4 colors. So like a square and a rectangle. I didn't put any of those in the prompts, but feel free. You know what? This is a light rules situation. So not no rules, but light rules. And let me get my splashy pad here. And I didn't clean it last time I used it, so I'm gonna have to clean it off real quick. I'm super not prepared. You do need to get a color wheel. Um, okay, give me a minute to remember. Nancy, right? Handy Scandy, Nancy. Hi. I was hoping I would remember your name. I'll go ahead and just spray some alcohol on here and clean this off a bit. Okay. Oh, you guys, I made today, and it's way too hot to bake, but they're grilling, or they were going to be grilling today, hot dogs, and I can't stand store-bought hot dog buns. They're just gross. I hate them. So I made my own pretzel hot dog buns, and they are so good. I let Mike try one, after they reasonably cooled from out of the oven. And I took a taste, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need some cheese sauce. Okay. Oh, that's a sweet thing for you to say. You're smart and creative as well. Okay. So I'm going to start down with, let me just move my alcohol so I don't accidentally spray it instead of water, because I've been known to do that. And so then I've been seeing this viral hot dog recipe on the internet where you take and cut like little cross hatches in the hot dog, and then what? And then you you marinate them with onions, and she used Italian dressing. I just kind of made my own because I didn't have any. I used it on my chicken last night. Um, and some Worcestershire sauce, and what else? Threw some soy sauce in there, and then you marinate them for a couple hours, and then you caramelize the onions with all those juices on them, and char the hot dogs. I can't wait. So, the soft pretzel recipe is in my brain, so I'm happy to tell it to you because it couldn't be easier. Um, it's just a matter of kind of, you have to kind of be into bread making. Now, I didn't use my sourdough. My sourdough is sleeping, and it has been for a couple of months because I hadn't really planned on doing any baking this summer. It's too stinking hot. But I had to have buns with my hot dogs, so that was that. You do need to come visit. Everyone needs to come visit. We're having a thunderstorm right now, so I apologize in advance if I lose power. It rarely happens, but last week it happened. Oh, it was miserable too because it was so hot. And the power was out for about 4 hours. I don't know, maybe 3 hours. And so there's no air conditioning, obviously, when the power's out. And it was so stuffy. And then I fell asleep because I was bored because, my phone battery died quickly because I was using it to entertain myself. And so I took a nap and then didn't wake up till the power came back on, like 7:30 at night, woke me up. I'm in North Alabama, Nancy. Huntsville, to be precise. Precise. North Huntsville, to be even more precise. Let's get some more water on here. Let that sit for a sec. Hi, Cordelia. I probably should have added my texture first. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I haven't been a lot in my craft room. I made my first pre-recorded video in about 2.5 months. Yesterday for Trinity Stamps. It's going to come out tomorrow. Um, let's go ahead and get my texture on. Now, I'm not sure that I want this texture. I think I want something else. Something else. Maybe I want words. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Digging through my texture choices here, my stencil choices. I've got them all mixed up. Let's do bubbles. Which one do you have? This one I just had in my hand? This one? Maybe I'll do this one. Maybe I'll do a couple of clocks. You fell off the face of the planet. I do that from time to time. um, One thing about this, you have to make sure you get the clocks right. Okay, I don't want a bunch on here, just a little bit, just a little. Where is my Scooty tool? Here it is. Try not to get it. Okay. I love stencils. They're one of my favorite tools, and the main thing that I really love about them is that they're cheap. And, there's so much you can do with them. Oh, the alchemy stencil. Okay, gotcha. I don't remember where I got that. All right, let's just kind of clean this off a bit real quick. Then I'll dry that up and we'll finish that background. So I'm going to use another stencil for it as well. And you can make your own stencils, a lot easier than you can make your own stamps. Even if you just have a die cutting machine, you can die cut stencils. I've done it before. Yeah, because they're so handy. There's so much you can do with them. All right, let's get that dried off. It shouldn't take long to dry because I only did a very thin layer. And I think I want a mid-tone blue in there, so I think I'm going to grab Distress Spray Stain in the same color in the Salty Ocean. Hi, Roberta. You guys hear that thunder? Probably not, because I have a great, that for whatever reason, this particular program is great at drowning out background sound. So anyway, if I just poof out of nowhere, it's because somebody knocked down a power pole. I don't know what's going on with people these days. I keep reading about so much violence in Huntsville. Like today, there was an armed robbery at the Home Depot. And that sounds scary. Dude had a knife. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, knives are scary, especially if somebody's holding one up to you, but I think it must be the summer heat is just getting to people and the fact that you can't eat any berries. Hey, Chow. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's get Salty Ocean in the spray stain. Come here, you. I get my spray stain all over everything. You guys know that already, though. You would think that I'd be more careful, but I'm not. So Mike comes home with blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. I'm like, dude, no, you can't eat those right now. So we threw them in a pot, boiled them, and we'll make some jam out of them or something yummy. You can eat them if you boil them. Oh, hey, Maddie, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I almost always vote on nap too. I love my naps. Okay, I need to dry this. I'm going to use my big dryer here, my powerhouse. Oh my gosh, you guys, the other day I was in the kitchen, I don't know, doing kitchen things, and all of a sudden I felt something on my leg. And so I swat it, and when I looked down to swat it, it's a freaking palmetto bug, dude. I screamed, Mike, help, help, help. And Mike, takes his sweet time coming in to help me because, he's an old dude with bad knees. And it was like its little wings were up, and I was just like, I never, let's just burn the place down. I can't take it. Oh, is it raining over there, Roberta? I'm so happy it's raining because it cools it down substantially. Okay, now I'm gonna decide, do I want to do this or not? I wish I had a smaller one of these. Let me see if I have something close. Where did I put my stencils? Oh my gosh. I hate those things. I hate them so much. That's part of the reason why I keep a cat in my room, but I don't necessarily know if she'll actually save me from it. None of the other animals would. Okay, I have a big giant one, but uh, that's too much. I just need a smaller one. That's what I need. Ooh, I do like this one. It's gonna put too heavy of color. Okay, I know. This one right here. Okay, and I wanted to do the Chip Sapphire, or do I want to do, maybe I want to do Uncharted Mariner. Maybe I don't want to go so dark with it. Okay, what's that sound? Okay. cat playing with paper. That's okay. We can have that. Yeah, but I'm wanting to do the center so that the big, this one. Oh, you're right. I did. Nah, I think I want to go more geometric with it. That's a good, I'm glad you saw that, Blossom. This is from one of those kits um, from the UK, P something. I don't know, P something. I don't even know where I got it. I know I didn't buy it. Maybe I did buy it. Yeah, I did. I bought it. It was on clearance um, at a UK store that has since closed down. I don't know if you guys remember. Lynn was going on and on about it. And enables us all. Let's see. Do I like that? Maybe I do want the chip sapphire. The Uncharted Mariner is looking a little too green, which normally I would like, but it's not, I'm trying to slightly follow the rules. So, no problemo. It came with paper and dies and silicone stamps, I think. But I still like them. See, to me, chip sapphire almost looks purple. But see, doesn't that just look like an open door now or a closed door or whatever? Let me see if I could get that to look any bluer because it's bothering me that it feels purple. See, I guess in the camera it doesn't. I will leave it alone. I will leave it alone. Okay. Exactly. You can't wash it off. And so the roommates all, I'm gonna wash my strawberries and apparently eat them. In my mind, I'm going, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because these people already think I'm insane. Okay, background is done-ish. I mean, not really, because I feel like I want some words here. Let's grab this alchemy. And I'm going to paint in some words. And let's do that with a stippling brush or, yeah, I'm going to do it with a stippling brush. Maybe I want a Lavinia stippling brush, which isn't really a stippling brush, but they work like them. And gesso. Hi, sweetheart. Well, I would say the homegrown berries are okay because you know who touched them and what touched them. So they're saying it, comes likely from contaminated water, and I'm saying when it's contaminated, it's probably contaminated with doo-doo. I don't want the alchemy word on there. I just want the rest of the words. Let's grab some magnets here. How did that one? Where did that come from? It's probably some video I watched before I got on here. So, and Mike brought home a bunch of tomatoes, and the tomatoes will be okay. He wants me to make salsa, and what I do is I parboil and peel them. So I think they'll be okay. But you need cilantro, and I think we might have some in the garden. I'm not sure how mature it is. I haven't been out there because I don't know. It's too hot to set foot outside. I did buy something because Cordelia gifted me last week. And so I indulged and bought this little, there's a name for them, and one of you probably knows it. It's a little pointy thing, and it's got a little teeny tiny cup in it. And you put paint in the teeny tiny cup or ink and write with it. Because you all know how I struggle with the stupid, my white pens. I just cannot get, it has to be the operator. I see other people using the same pens without a problem. But for whatever reason, I can't, they just break on me. Yeah. So that's just very subtle. Don't play with my stencil. Don't play with my wet stencil. I don't need Cat having white paint on her. And let me just real quick clean off my brush here. I don't typically a lot of times I buy frozen because in a lot of ways it's better for you because like the stuff that you buy fresh isn't fresh, but stuff that is frozen was flash frozen immediately after picking. You know, possibly there was some washing involved. I don't know. Anyway, they retain more vitamins and minerals. Oh yeah, the local greenhouse, I would say that'd be fine. I mean, the main cases are up in Michigan, and so you gotta wonder what they're doing to those Michigan people. Okay, um, that gesso would dry pretty fast. I want to add just a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna leave that kind of little bit of open space there in the corner. So I've got the background done. So now I have to decide on what I want to do because it is an art journal. And I took out one of these, and this fits in the color range. It's a little big for right there unless I cut it out, which I think I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna fussy cut that. Is what in Florida? Yeah, I did see that it was in Florida now. I haven't seen or heard about any cases here in Alabama. That doesn't mean that I won't be cautious, because I will. I have been sick from something similar in the past, so I know that's something I'm going to completely avoid by just you being cautious and not, just eating only from my garden or from somebody I know that grew it. Because even farmers market, you don't know. Like I've heard stories about people going and more in Southern California, but going to Mexico and buying a bunch of fruit and vegetables and relabeling them as organic and selling them here. So who knows? She's crazy looking, huh? This is a Louisa Heinzel printable. I'm positive. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. And so I got sick last week and I'm on antibiotics again. So those make me feel crummy too. So if I run, you'll know why I do. Okay, so the states that I'm aware of that have it the worst are Michigan and New York. It's also Texas. Um, shoot, a few cases in Florida. I mean, this comes up every year, but I've never heard of an outbreak like this. You know, I swear to God, we were a lot happier before the internet. You'd just be blissfully unaware and then just wonder why you're sick. I'm not so sure about that, so we're gonna kind of wing it with that. And these are also Louisa Heinzel, and they work in the color range. So they work in the red orange. Like here's a little pocket. Not that I want to put pockets on here, but I've got all these little birds. I fussy cut all these years ago. Look at that precious little girl. You guys know I don't typically do people, but when it's people like this, I don't mind. See, this bird could sit in a slide. I don't know. I don't know about the bird. I love this bird. Ooh, he's got a long, long tail. No, nope, nope, nope. He doesn't go. No. See, this is the hardest part, friends. Okay. But look at the owl. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I fit this kit set is called Watching Over You from Louisa Heinzel. If you like it, she Watching Over You on Etsy. Okay, yeah. Let's play with this one. You guys just move for a minute. Oh, yeah, the frozen blueberries recalled for E. coli. Yeah, that's different. I mean, it's the same but different. Okay, uh let's do coral. Yeah, why not? Why not do coral? Oh, this one has plenty of ink in it. I need to tone that down a bit. It's a little bit el mucho. So, I'm gonna give it some water squirts. Just let that sit for a moment. Yes, nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. I saw she passed on. Okay, so in order to tone this down even more, I'm gonna go ahead and fold it. I'll put a background in it, but grab my vintage photo over here in the corner. Now I'm only falling apart. I know that had to have been in some movie too, but I can't recall which. Okay, I need. What's touching me? Okay. You guys know I always feel things. Aw. So it made you think of your late brother then when you heard that she passed, I'm sure. Doesn't go there. Okay. I need to start putting things away like a good girl. I may be sorry that I did this. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not loving the coral though. It's just, I think, because coral isn't a favorite color of mine. I love orange, but I'm not crazy about coral. Now go figure. I'm so sorry about your brother. I see things that make me think of Joe and I cry. And, I follow groups and I'm like, I shouldn't follow this group because, it just makes me cry. Let's glue this guy down. Just glue it right along there. Like he's looking up at something. I don't know what. I need some glue under here too. Once upon a time. Oh, now I'm going to be singing that all night long. Take care, Nancy. Thanks for popping in. It was great to see you. Oh, I'm starving. Starving, Marvin. Can't wait to eat my hot dogs. And the hot dogs I bought, they are all natural, Applegate Farms, beef, kosher, certified organic, all the things. They'll probably taste like crap, but I don't care. I just want to eat healthy, sort of. All right, let's throw a little bit of washi on here to give it a little bit of decorate. A little bit of decorate. Come on. I'm just throwing whatever I've got on my desk that's gonna, feel like it kind of goes. Uh, now I kind of feel like she doesn't go, but we're gonna make her. We're gonna make her go. No, this is just bugging me. I'm just gonna have to darken it down a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's lovely. I love turkey. I usually make for my birthday, I usually make a whole turkey dinner. But it just depends how hot it is because my birthday's in the middle of August. So sometimes, that's not the most convenient thing to do. Okay, got this thing. I don't want to cover up too much of that deep hole that I made. I like that. I don't know about using this. We'll see. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Okay. I've got some mushrooms here that I've made in the past. These I got from this company called Pocoroso Studios years ago. See, this is a perfectly matching mushroom. It just doesn't work. It's not working for me. Remember, the neutrals are free. Maybe it's her that's not working for me. Yeah, I have a lot of carcasses in my freezer because I don't think I want identical mushrooms. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm having a heck of a time making up my mind here what I want to put. Let me see. Maybe I'm going to keep it completely bird themed. Bird, bird, bird. Come down a little. Okay, let's grab. Oh, this is better. It's better. Oh, no problem with the prompt. The color is blue with split complementary. And it basically just put words or pictures or magazine pictures. It's a kind of anything goes. And you guys know me, I'm going to do collage. It just is what it is. I like it. I like it a lot. Really like that. Really don't want to bury it too much. All right, let's think this. So the Maddie, the split complementaries are yellow orange and red orange. And then I'm going relying quite a bit on my neutrals too. so that you don't have to. Oh, it sounds like you and your brother were close, Roberta. Driving around town in Mississippi. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why I just want to use this yo-yo on here. I made all these yo-yos and I sewed them onto a denim handbag that I carried and carried for years and years and years until it finally just disintegrated. And so I cut all the yo-yos off to use in other projects. So I think what I'll do is I'll use this, I want to use this label and possibly, I think I'm just going to cut the lady out. I think I just don't love her. You can do that. And you can still print another one if you want your lady back. I'm not sure. That's got to stretch that out a little. Now I'm just knocking things around because this is going to give the yellow orange. Oh yeah, okay. Nope, I don't like this. This isn't working for me. I wanted it to work, but it just isn't. Oh, New Mexico. Okay. Okay. Um, yes, 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 yes to this. So when you're building a collage, you just basically want to build outward. And then I just audition my stuff. And this is not working for me. Let's see if I like this. Let me ink it. And kind of catty corner stuff a little bit. That gives like the illusion of movement. Now we need something more up here because you can see that it's off balance here, and that will just make me nuts. I'm already nuts, but you know what I mean. No, I want something more in the color range. Well, I could. No, 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 and no. What's this guy? These are all corners, which, okay, no problem. Nothing up my sleeve, and presto. Oh, thank you. Hey, Yvette, long time no see, my friend. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, you need to come up a little bit higher. And then I need, look at my feathers. Since we are doing a bird theme. Oh, you guys. Love these feathers. What? I love them. Yay, you did. Yeah, and we're getting close too. You can see how quickly something like this can go. Um, if you stay focused. Don't know. I don't know about there. Can maybe more here. Under there. Nope, not that way. Coming out this way. And behave. Behave yourself. This is a bit much, but I'll trim some of it off. All right, I'm going to start building. I'm going to start my building. So I'm going to start with this piece here. Oh no, I need to refill my glue here soon. It's right about here. I'm going to want this glue for my lace. Yeah, I like that too. The mothy butterfly. Lace will help hold that down too. Well, no, it won't, but it's going to fight with me a little bit because of the textured surface. This thing right here is going to fight with me. Just have to keep pressing down on it until the glue finally takes hold. Okay. Then this guy here, I think I'm just going to continue on with this glue. And the reason for that is it's really, really sticky, so it grabs hold quickly. Hey, hey. Want to keep it all within the page. Come on. Where's that feather? Come here. Come here. Come here. Not you. Cat's down there rubbing on my legs. There we go. Oh, there goes some more thunder. No, I've never heard of that. Oh yeah, smash those paper pads for sure. That sounds like a good idea. I'll have to try it. I know I have some around here somewhere. Come on, Feather. Cooperate. Cooperate, Feather. You little turd burglar. That's the best cooperation I'm gonna get out of it, I guess. Maybe I want this to go like that. Oh, need this to come out a little. You know what? I wonder who. No, this is too big. This is just too big. I want fabric under that though, because I like a lot of texture. But it's okay, sweetheart. No, I'm not going in there. Hang on. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did there it is. She wants me to go back in my bedroom. No, I haven't yet. Roberta, I haven't gone back yet. I will, I'm sure, but look at these little birds. They don't go at all, but are they cute? I'm not going in there right now, sweetheart. You're just gonna have to hang out in here. Okay. First of all, I want something else I took out. Yeah, weren't those birds sweet? I want a little piece of this tape because it's in the right color range. This is the Tim Holtz something or other. Batik tap fabric doesn't always tear that easily. This is a rayon batik, I can tell by the feel of it. You know, when you sew, you know. Okay, this needs to be also back with something else. It's too big for one. I just want a tiny border. Now I don't even, oh yeah, because he's coming up a little bit, actually quite a lot. You know, I think I might staple that down just like that. Yeah, it does work well, and I've made it with alcohol ink before, but there's some in here, in fact. Um, these are all handmade ones with alcohol ink. Oh, in fact, I kind of like this one. Okay, let's stick this down to that. And I'm gonna staple that. And then the last guy to put on is this bird. See, I ended up covering my whole stencil. That's okay. Feel like probably should pop this up, don't you think? So if I'm going to pop it up, it's going to have to go in the journal first. So let me do the edges here. And we're almost finished, friends. Tomorrow, our color is, it's after blue, blue violet, and complementary. I'm going to trim some of this stuff down. So I hope that you enjoyed yourself watching me demo using the colors from the prompt and the stuff. I'm going to put I'm going to put words on here too. Because it's part of the prompt. Now I'm going to go make my hot dogs. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. Okay, bye, Maddie. Thanks for coming. I was glad to see you. I don't know about Brian. Some time ago, when I first was sick, I thought I was dying. Turned off all my notifications. And I did it because it was killing the battery on my phone. I have a really old phone and I can't afford a new one. So, you know, I'm taking as best care of the one I have. Remember I said I was going to trim these? That's what I'm doing here. Want to leave that. This one to kind of. Okay. Little birdie. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it just fine. That's too much over there, too. Too much. Too much. Okay. I'm going to glue that down with my Ranger glue. This one. Yeah, mushroom one. Because it comes out thicker. And I want it nice and thick on the back of this watercolor paper. And I've got some Yukon Gold potatoes just soaking in water because I wanted to peel those and get it over with. And I don't think I'll pop them in the oven, but I might just parboil them a little bit and pop them in the air fryer. You know, the jewels are something that YouTube gives you, and it's just, I think, for engagement. And so if you click it, although I was trying to click mine yesterday and it kept giving me an error, if you click it, it'll tell you how many joules you have and what you can spend them on. And then I don't know what happens. Nothing, I guess. It sends them to me. And they're just acknowledgments, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it settled down outside here. Now, where is my bird? Bird, 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 bird. I think I'm gonna put him down like so, and I'm gonna pop him up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And use, you know what? Use up a bunch of these black dot things that I've had in my stash for years that somebody kindly sent to me. And then we'll get the words on and then we're done. Okay, where is my pokey tool? Yes. See, I didn't even need to bother coloring the back of that. I just did. So it is what it is. Yeah, I will because I'm back on the Trinity team. And so I know that we like to support Craft Roulette. So there's a good likelihood that it will be sooner rather than later, Roberta. Summer is busy for me. I don't know with what, but something. Yeah, it's like a sticker. And pick the backers off. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Um, I don't think I'm gonna do any splatters on here. I could, but I don't think I want to. Okay, words. I need things to say that I don't have to think of myself. Um, okay, make a difference is always a favorite of mine. Put it right there. That's all. That's the only words I'm putting there. Okay, friends. So there you have it. I feel like I want some more gold on here somewhere. Um, so my best bet is going to be, oops, let's put the lid on there before I forget. I'm just going to do some faux splattering. Because remember, gold, silver, neutrals, black and white are all freebies. I like to splatter with these, but this one, the little tippy tip comes off. Ask me how I know. So I'll just do some, oopsie, do a little faux splattering. This is a Deco Color Liquid Gold. That way I didn't have to splatter on everything. Doing this little holes. Woo! That smell though. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, friends. Our blue page is done. I'll take a picture of it, probably post it on Instagram eventually. Eventually. Maybe I haven't posted since probably page 3. So and I'm not going to go back through it because now I've got all this wet gold paint, but because I'm an idiot. All right. I hope you have a good weekend. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Don't forget I'm also on the Trinity Stamps channel tomorrow. And I thank you so much for your time. I just appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a good evening. I'm going to go have some hot dogs on pretzel buns. Take care. Bye.